Hey guys, I'm going to show you my Mr. Potato Head, which I've customised. This one is on eBay, so yeah, if you're interested in it, check it out. But basically what I've done to this was, I got parts from the Toy Story 4, the ones that were singled, so obviously the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head from that. And then obviously I found out obviously the body was too small, so I got a Toy Story 3 body, I believe, and used that. So basically I've done little things a little bit different to other people, because I know some people, especially with the shoes, when they cut them up, they'll just leave them. But with me, I merely put part of the shoe on. Obviously, it's not amazing, but the paint has rubbed off a bit. But I wanted to give him a full shoe because I felt like obviously that was much better than just missing a chunk. And then obviously with the other one as well, I got that as well. So basically just filled it in with mini put, especially I also did this, but this is the first one I've done, so it it looks a bit weird, but yeah. But anyway, so we drilled the holes in, added, it was very hard to do because you had to kind of line them up, and I did cock up on the first one I did. And then obviously I've cut the hole in the head and filled that one up, painted it over with an orange. So it fits on. Sculpted the eyebrows with midi put, and then painted the black. The eyes, I sawed them in half or cut them more. Like I've noticed people have done messy jobs with this, and I've never understood how it's happened unless they've used scissors. And then I turned them into little eyes essentially, so they do come out with a bit of blunt force. Can I get one out? There you go. So yeah, their holes are much smaller. It's just a tinier little peg, but they do go in there nicely. I did shave down the bit of the lip because he has that. Again, I cut the holes in to make them, there you go, a bit more. The paint has come off a bit, but I can always do over it again, you know what I mean, fix it up. But I filled those holes in, and that was really it. It's quite simple, I thought. It was quite fun to do and kind of work out. I did make one afterwards for my brother, and that did turn out much better, so yeah, so it can't stand back up now, put him back on his feet. So it did turn out alright anyway. But either way, he's there, and then, so that's him. Yeah, so I'll show you what I've done to my Woody now, because I've customised him again. This is his final customisation, I believe. I might do some more tweaks, but you'll see why. Bring him over. So before I had the 25th anniversary as a body, and now I have the original Cloud Edition modified. So yeah, I managed to find this somehow. Stroke of luck. This is the actual kind of jean one. What I've done is I've actually snipped the top down and glued them in there because they're meant to be short. It's too long, the actual doll. And then I also put my boots on him and pushed them up a bit, so again it shortens the legs. I painted the spurs, obviously they've kind of coming off, but I like it. It's a nice kind of feel to it. Again with that one as well. I glued up a hole in his arm because he had a hole there, so I just glued that up. Put the vest on from my one in the voice box. He was missing his holster, so I just moved my whole kit on there. I glossed up the buttons before moving them as well, so they're more kind of, have that kind of pearl taint to them, I think. Glossed up the badge as well. So yeah, again those buttons. Vest again, I glued it back on because obviously this one's moved across from my one. He's now got a nice kind of bright neckerchief because his other one, you know, had seen better days. Let's get him out. Here he is. So yeah, this is the one I had before the 25th anniversary one. This one I'm going to put on eBay at some point, but I'm waiting for a new voice box for him. But yeah, there's that one. So yeah, I glossed up the eyes on mine. There you go. A little bit wet, I think so. I did have the face glossed up, and it does look good in pictures, but for me and my practical use, how I like to take them about places, it really doesn't work out. It just gets dirty and it comes off, and it's just not nice. So I just left it off, kind of thing. And yeah, and that's about it. That's the kind of his final upgrade now. I can't really do anything else with them. Again, I might end up making his belt leather at one point, which I'd like to do. Sew up his jeans at some point again. You know, make them the 3 stitches. And yeah, I can't really think of anything else to do with him other than leather strip there and obviously leather belt, and that's about him done. You know what I mean? I love him. He's my best one. You know, if this was the old one, I'd put a new head on him. So yeah, this is a good body. This really was. It's just the feel of this one. It's very 3 and 4, I believe, and then this one is mostly 1 and 2. So yeah, it's just a different era kind of thing. You might not see it. I do. So each Woody is different in a certain way. It always is. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the last video for a while, if not forever or something, because I generally just started doing these to put my Woody out there, give them a little bit of a show, you know what I mean, like you do. So yeah, that one will be on eBay at some point. Not too sure yet. There's already one on there, a Jessie, and then a Buzz I've worked on. I'm gonna add some glow in the dark paint once I find it. But yeah, that's all on there, and then yeah, so that's about it. So bye.